I've been working on performance running shoes for over 20 years, and the Kinvara is one of the most interesting shoes I've come across.
We really wanted to build a minimal shoe.
Minimal shoe, how you can have a very minimalist looking upper.
A shoe that didn't have any bells and whistles.
To give the runner exactly what they need, but only what they need.
You also want to make sure that it's got a maximum. With maximum performance. It's got maximum cushioning.
Saucony has created a shoe that feels like an extension of your foot.
The ProGrid Kinvara, where minimalism meets maximum performance.
The foot is an incredibly complex structure, but the Kinvara proves that a running shoe doesn't have to be.
The concept or the brief behind the shoe was to build a really lightweight training shoe. A shoe that a runner can do his or her everyday training in, but also their faster workouts or races in as well.
I'm a product developer here at Saucony. I was charged with making a minimal shoe with maximum performance, resulting in the ProGrid Kinvara.
The beginning inspiration for the Kinvara came from this great cushioning triangular lug story that we have on the Jazz Original, combined with the Endorphin LD2 racing spike, which is great lightweight and very minimal upper. Bringing those two together was a great way to kind of start for the Kinvara.
One of the features that makes the Kinvara different from a traditional running shoe is its heel height. It actually has a lower heel relative to the forefoot than a traditional running shoe. What that means is, as your heel hits the ground, your foot lands in a slightly more plantar flex position, giving you a quicker transition from heel to forefoot. Of course, what distinguishes the Kinvara is its light weight. It weighs less than 8 ounces, and the main reason for that is only a minimal amount of rubber is used in the outsole, just enough to provide traction and abrasion resistance in the heel and through the forefoot.
So when I was doing the Kinvara, one thing I wanted to do was incorporate a little bit of the technology from back in the day. The triangular lugs on the Kinvara act the same way as the Jazz Original. So you have this heavy groove detail that runs around the perimeter of the triangle and allows the triangle to deflect into the midsole and gives the runner that great cushioning sensation that they'd want.
Saucony is introducing a new technology called ProGrid Light in the heel of the Kinvara. It provides a little extra cushioning and keeps the heel centered as your foot hits the ground.
ProGrid Light's 20% more responsive than normal EVA, giving you maximum performance for a minimal shoe.
As with the sole, the upper of the Kinvara was engineered to provide just the minimal amount of structure required to keep the foot in place.
The upper inspiration for the Kinvara came from the Endorphin LD2, which has a very minimal upper design. Has a quarter cage that sits beneath the mesh that helps frame the foot nicely, give you great support. The same story is on the Kinvara. We have a top mesh with a quarter cage underneath it to allow the foot to situate properly and allow the runner to adjust the lacing just to their needs.
The result of all this engineering is Saucony has created a shoe that feels like an extension of your foot. It's like there's no shoe to come between you and your run.
Nice, sleek, and fast. The ProGrid Kinvara.